As the cell prepared to face off against their opponent, a special grade virus who had recently invaded the body, the virus asked the cell an intriguing question. Are you the strongest because you are the cell membrane, or are you the cell membrane because you are the strongest? I'm the strongest because of my summons: carrier protein, ATP, cholesterol, and insulin. Without them, I wouldn't hold my title as the strongest. The virus shouted back, "What kind of a stupid name is a carrier protein anyways? What can that possibly even do? What is a carrier protein, you ask? Let me break it down for you in Fortnite terms. The outside of the cell is the storm, and sitting in the storm is a downed teammate named glucose. As the cracked gamer, the carrier protein carries the glucose out of the storm, through the cell membrane, and into the storm circle where it's safe. The carrier protein truly is the MVP. And when one of my pumps needs to move the sodium and potassium ions against their concentration gradients, they can simply call in their homie ATP and jump their asses. Now, do you understand the power of my allies? You truly are a fool. While you were rambling on about your summon, I was interfering with your ability to regulate fluidity. Now, you even seem to be struggling with something as simple as stability. Yo, that line was kind of fire." The cell gave a smirk before it used cursed summoning technique cholesterol and embedded it into their own membrane. "Thank you for allowing me to introduce my third summon. This little guy solves that issue in no time." The cell was maintaining this cocky attitude to hide the fact that currently the cell was running low on glucose. They were becoming weaker as their energy was decreasing. If the virus knew this, it would have certainly taken advantage, but it was slowly catching up to the cell that it might be the end. Without glucose, there was no way for the cell to maintain function. Realizing what was going on, the virus began to laugh. "You know, I'd actually pity you if you weren't once so proud. But I guess this proves who the superior being is." In the last moments of the cell, insulin attaches to the cell membrane, allowing it to let in glucose. With the added boost of energy, the cell announced, "With this treasure, I summon phospholipid bilayer." Just then, the virus felt true fear for the first time. The cell begins to reminisce on the moments leading up to the fight and a conversation between them and a student cell. "Professor, could the virus get past your defenses? If I was running low on glucose, I might have a little trouble. But would you lose?" "Nah, I'd win." No matter what attacks the virus landed on the cell, it was rendered ineffective because, unbeknownst to the virus, the phospholipid bilayer consisted of 2 layers of hydrophobic tails and hydrophobic heads, essentially creating an ultimate barrier. In clear victory, the cell gazed down at the defeated opponent. "Stand proud, virus, you are strong." By then, the virus had learned the truth in why they said, "1-on-1. Always bet on the cell membrane."